Joe, my Hofstra coach Seth Tierney found the 12-7 loss at Providence. Coach, your overall thoughts on the game?
Terribly disappointing. Wanted to bounce back from the Stony Brook loss. 2 games in a row, we're just not making things go our way. You just can't wait for them to go our way. And, we are big guns to show up, and we need to play better defense. We can't continue to think we're going to win and not hold teams to single digits. And that's something that we have to go back to the drawing board for.
Some uncharacteristic penalties early got you in a little bit of a hole. Was it hard to just ultimately get out of that hole, even though you got the deficit to 1 goal a few times?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the way the game went, but that's part of the game. And however they saw it, but certainly it didn't help the situation. But we shouldn't have put ourselves in those situations.
You mentioned your big guns being held in check today, but you did get 3 goals and an assist from Brian Van Bargen and 2 goals from Brendan Cavanaugh. How good is it to see guys like that?
Yeah, no, I mean, certainly we're going to need those guys to step up. Again, our goal is to get to 10, and in these last 2 or 3 games, even though we've been beaten Ohio State with 8, we haven't gotten to 10. Man up, we need to revamp that. We need to get Josh Byrne in better situations so that he could be more successful. Sam Linares played really hard today. I'm proud of him as a senior. He fought. Brian Van Bargen nailed a bunch of good shots. Brendan Cavanaugh played well, and we need some other guys to step up.
Earlier in the season, Coach, you guys really dominated the ground ball battle, and lately it's kind of been, you guys have been even with the other team. Just talk about that, how it's changed.
Yeah, I mean, certainly, we just, that's not what we want it to be about. And the last 2 games, they've been a struggle at the ground ball, and certainly the face-off X. We started with Tyler Leota to see if he's going to give us a little bit of a punch. Knowing Chris Clark is an unbelievable face-off guy, and then we went back to Chris. And he did a good job, but we need more from that area. We need more from the wings. We had a bunch of penalties that were called and put us in man-down situations, which maybe made us play more defense and less offense.
No goals for Josh Byrne for the 2nd straight game. What did you see out of him today?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're keen on him. There's no getting around it, but we just need to do a better job of getting him on board and getting him rolling. And a little bit snake bitten right now, and hopefully we can get him out of this funk.
And Brendan Cavanaugh, like you said before, he had 2 goals in the game. How do you think his play has been stepping up? As earlier in the season, he only had 1 goal, and that was at NJIT. How has he really stepped up?
Yeah, Brendan had a big goal early. He stuck one in the upper corner down the far end, and then the second goal was on man up, and it was right-handed. And Brendan, he plays hard. There's no getting around it. He gave us a little bit of a spark, and when the whistle blows, Brendan, the more game time Brendan gets, the better he's going to become. He just hasn't gotten a whole lot of it.
And you guys come home on Tuesday night to take on Vermont, and after going on a 2-game road trip now, you guys are finally home, James M. Stewart Stadium. What can you take away from this game going into Vermont? Yeah,
I mean, listen, we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to figure out maybe not a game plan that we feel might be good for us, but we got to put a game plan together that's just going to win the game. And we have to reevaluate some things. We'll watch a ton of film tomorrow, and maybe we just can't do things that we've game planned for. The hardest part is we've got a couple good wins under our belt, and just for these last 2 games, they've hurt.